So what is up, you guys? I hope you enjoy this glow up everyday makeup look. If you want to see how I got this look, then just continue to keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing this glow up makeup look. I have been doing this almost every day. I have been loving this. It is really simple, really easy, but it looks fresh. It feels nice on the skin for the springtime. This is what it turned out to look like. I'm loving the complexion products. They don't emphasize my texture, pores, fine lines, anything like that. The foundation match is spot on, which is another reason why I also have been enjoying the foundation so much. A color of a foundation being wrong makes a big difference on the skin, and this being a perfect match just makes me want to reach for it. On top of, it's a gorgeous foundation. It doesn't emphasize texture or pores or fine lines. It smooths over all that. It feels nice and light on the skin. This is what I have been doing almost every day. It's really simple. It doesn't take me that long. I am going to do a little chit chat today, which will take a little bit longer than normal, but if I'm like just sitting by myself, me in the mirror, I can get this done in under about 15 minutes. That's what it looks like, just fresh glowing skin. And if you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button. I do upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And with no further ado, let's get right into this glow up makeup look. Okay, to start off, I'm just going to use my Tatcha Silk Primer. This is just the little one. They do have a larger size, but this is just the mini. I do use sometimes about 1.5 pumps. One pump is not always enough for my face, so usually 1.5 pumps works. And this does have like a little faint smell, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't break me out, and I have super sensitive skin, so I really do love this stuff. It smooths over texture. It makes my makeup last. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Catrice. This is the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. It has hyaluronic acid. You guys, ever since I have purchased this, I have really been actually enjoying wearing this. Now, I thought I wasn't going to love it as much, I guess, because it had watermelon seed oil, but it's marketed as matte, even though it says hydrating. And I don't know, but I love it. I have been really enjoying wearing this on a daily basis. This is what I've been reaching for, and it's $11. This is even cheaper than some of the other drugstore foundations like the Physicians Formula and the e.l.f., and it's really good. I think it's actually better than those. So it lasts all day on me. It does have a pump applicator, but the pump, like one pump is usually, I think it's probably like 2 of any other foundations. You can see how big of a pump that is. So I usually don't even use a full pump. I'm just gonna dot that all over, and it doesn't really have a smell of anything. This is just my e.l.f. beauty sponge. I'm going to go in, start applying this to my skin. And before I put that primer on, I already had drenched my skin with some Smashbox Photo Finish primer water. And I know that this is like a glow up like look I've been doing almost on a daily basis, but actually, to have a glow up look, you don't need to use a dewy or glowy foundation. I think most people think that when you are doing a glow up or glammed up look, you have to use a glowing foundation, which I do have some I love. But when it gets hotter, like now we're rolling into spring and summer, I honestly like to use more of a matte foundation and just put the glow where I want it. And you'll see at the end, it honestly looks like I have glowing skin even though we have used a matte foundation. I even feel the need to go back in. That's why I have really been enjoying this foundation. It's just really good. I think it gave me high, medium to full coverage, so I'm not going to go back in with anything. I don't feel like I need any extra product. Good color match right now. I don't have really a tan or anything, but just looks like my skin. So I've been absolutely loving that foundation for $11. Next, I'm going to go in with my dose of colors. This is in the shade 03 Fair. It's my holy grail. I know it gets repetitive, me using this, but it's just that good, so why switch? I'm only going to put a little bit underneath the corner of my eye because I do have fine lines. You can see that right there. And I notice when I put any concealer over there, it just makes it look worse, not better. So I'm not trying to add any extra product over there, but I do want the brightness from the concealer. And I also never use a separate like eye primer for shadows because I do have like more oily lids. And honestly, the concealer, whatever concealer, doesn't have to get a dose of colors, but whatever concealer I'm using, I was always using the matte soft ochre paint pot, I think. But I think it's like 20 bucks or 22 bucks. Why spend extra when this works just as well or even better? And then of course, you guys, I'm going in with my Patrick Star. I haven't used anything else really since I got this. It's just so good to me. It blurs everything. It blurs my pores. It blurs fine lines. I absolutely love this stuff. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look bunched up. It just looks flawless. You can see I took just a tiniest bit. I'm gonna put that right where we put that concealer. And also with this foundation, I noticed I really don't have to put too much powder to set it. It's just really nice. Just really quick. I know this is random, but I just want to show, like, because I'm doing a giveaway, and this is one of the things that I'm giving away just because I absolutely love it. But I appreciate the little details of products. And this right here has a lid, so it would be good for traveling even though I'm not going anywhere. But it opens up and it clamps down and it's locked, like it's not gonna move out of there. But this is more of the important thing to me, like the littlest detail. I want you guys to listen. You screw this on, and it's not just a screw on. It actually clicks. Like, I appreciate the littlest stuff like that. I just love this. The packaging is good. The quality of the packaging is good. And most important, the product in here is amazing. Go ahead and move on with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Give my face back a little color because it is looking very flat. But that is no problem because I love to use it, especially in the summertime. I love my Milani Silk Matte Bronzer. That is my holy grail. This one is just a little bit more warm toned than that. Not too warm though, like where you're gonna look muddy or anything. And it smells really good. But to me, I went on a cruise about 2 years ago, and we went to the Bahamas, and it just reminds me of that. Anything that smells like coconuts, I guess because of the drinks and stuff we had over there on the cruise ship, it just brings me back to that. And since I'll probably never go on a cruise again, maybe not, it just like to use this because it brings back the memories. And as you can see, just that little bit, this being like a little bit more warm tone, it looks like I've had a little sun, which I appreciate. Glow Girl highlighter. I did to get this off Ulta. It's really affordable, you guys. I love it. It looks white in the pan. Don't let this fool you. This is gold. Like when I swatch this, let me see. Looks really white. Can you see that? It's like white in the pan, but gold on the skin. It's really beautiful, especially for spring and summer. I didn't use this too much in the winter time just because it really does have that golden undertone. So I am just gonna go take my Shop Miss A $1 highlighter brush because you guys know I love it. This one here also does not emphasize texture or anything like that. Anything that does that I probably wouldn't use on my channel just because I do have textured skin. And so I don't want a complexion product to make my face look worse. I put makeup on to make me feel good, to make me feel confident, for me to look nice. I don't want my skin to actually look worse than what it would. So I would never use anything on my channel, not unless it's like a first impressions of something that would emphasize my texture or pore. I am gonna go in with this It brow powder. I normally don't do my brows, but just feeling the brow today. And since I got this in my haul, I'm not sure if it's going to be warm toned. Usually some of these things are a little bit too warm toned since my hair is blonde. But actually, no, that doesn't look too bad. So just going to fill in. I don't have sparse brows or anything, so I normally don't need anything. But from this side to this side, it just made it look a little bit more even, and you can see that because I can see that. So we're gonna make this side match. And this is actually really nice. It's not like hard to use or it's tugging on my eyebrows or anything like that. It's literally not too smooth either where I feel like it's gonna slide off. So that looks pretty even to me. And then on the other side, it has just a little spoolie where I can like brush through. And yeah, just that little, what, 30 seconds it took me made my eyebrows look better. A little weird for me because I'm not used to doing my brows, but kind of like it. So I'm going to move on to the eyes. I am going to use my Colourpop Baby Got Peach because it is springtime. I'm not really going to do a really colorful eye look, but I do want a little bit of dimension on my eyes. And I am going to go in with this lighter shade right here. This is a really pretty neutral peach shade. It's not too peachy, it's not too orange or anything. I'm not going to do too much to the eyes just because this is more of a glow up makeup. I want to stay more focused on the skin, not the eyes. I don't know why, but lately I have been more into complexion products than like eyeshadows and lip products. I want my complexion to be like perfect, and I'm always hunting for that perfect product to do that. So lately I have been into the complexion products. Now I'm going to go into this color here. It's called Perky. Just going to add a little bit to the outer edge of my eye and bring it in. And the same thing on this eye. This one is a little bit more of that peach tone, but it's not too bright or anything like that. Now they do have this color right here in the middle. Now that's super peachy. And then also it says not to use on your eyes. So that confuses me. You're not supposed to use this shade or this one on your eyelid, but this is an eyeshadow palette. But I am going to take that second shade that I just showed you, the Perky, and run that under my lash line, you guys. Not going to do too much. I am going to go in with this pretty peachy bottom shade right here. It's not a glitter, it's a shimmer, but you can see right there on my finger. It's really pretty. Just going to apply that on the lid. And I've been doing this for a few days now, just like this same makeup look. I honestly feel like the peachiness from this palette, not that I'm using like the super bright colors, but the more neutral peaches, and then this highlighter with the gold in it, it just like marries your face. It's very beautiful. Shade right here in the middle, I am just going to highlight the inners of my eye with. Just what I've been doing lately also. So I am going to go in with the same highlighter and just highlight my brow bone. No need to pull out extra products or anything. I'm always looking to use one product for multiple purposes. So, and then really quickly, I am just going to go in with my L'Oreal Lash Paradise because I've just been loving it. Okay, so that is 2 coats of the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I did just do my bottom lashes really quick, just to save time, and I always have to clean up behind my eye. My lashes are just naturally long, so that's just a must for me. So now I'm going to move on to the lips, you guys, and I am going to go in with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner, and I do just overline my lips a little bit. I don't want to look too crazy, but my lips are naturally kind of fuller, but I want a little bit more, so I'm going to overline just a little bit. And just to keep up with the little peachy theme, I am going to go in with the Colourpop Looks Lip Oil. I have been loving this. This is in the shade Peachy Keen. It's not really peachy. It just gives you a wash of color and matches the eyes and ties in with this whole makeup look, and I've been loving it. It's very moisturizing. It doesn't really smell like anything, but I do like the wash of color that it gives. And it also feels really nice on the lips. I think I'm going to get a few more colors of this. And this is not sticky. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel greasy or anything. It just feels nice and moisturizing, so I really like it. It feels light on the lips, which I also appreciate. And yeah, really been enjoying this, and I think I pay like under $4 for it on Ulta.com. I'm gonna finish up the makeup look with this Colourpop Pretty Fresh setting spray. It leaves a light, like natural finish to the skin, which I like, and the sprayer is like a light mist. So this also smells like lightly fresh coconuts, and I love this. So just gonna let that dry down for a second, and as always, take my sponge and then pat over Flawless and airbrush like usual. And this is what I mean with that glow, you guys. That is like, bam, I'm here. That is some major glow. So that is it, you guys, for this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. I have been wearing this same look almost every day now. It's just simple, easy, it's fresh, it's springtime-y. So there you have it. And as always, you guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.